Today, we're going to talk about weight loss and inflammation. Now, you may say to yourself, inflammation, what does that have to do with weight loss? Because people have been taught and primed by the weight loss industry to think that it's all about calories you eat and boot camp exercise, how many hours you spend at the gym. And so all of these programs that you hear about, the classic programs, nobody's talked about inflammation. But these classic programs are also the ones that keep people in the yo-yo diet cycle, going back again and again. Many people try different programs or try the same program again and again and never get to permanent weight loss or to their weight loss goal. So I'm telling you, what's missing is other factors aside from diet and aside from exercise that are really important. If you've been in my group for a while, you know that one of the things that I counsel people and I advise people in my group and clients who work with me is that you need to think about external factors and internal factors. An example of external factors is the calories in food. Food is external to the body, to what goes on inside your body. Exercise, jumping your body up and down, again, is external. And what matters a lot is what happens to those calories or to the energy inside your body. Because weight loss is a biochemical process, as I also like to talk about, and the biochemical process in your body will determine whether you burn calories or store calories. If you are in fat storing mode, you're going to store those calories. It's going to be difficult to lose weight and burn calories. If you're in fat burning mode, like those skinny people out there who can eat anything, you're going to be burning calories like crazy, and you don't have to do those crazy diet programs where you starve yourself or boot camp where you have to live at the gym. So again, these programs that limit their help to people in just the diet or just the exercise or even a combination of both of those are classically the diets that leave most people in that yo-yo diet cycle. And I want you to start thinking of some of the other factors like inflammation that play a big role in whether your body is in fat burning or fat storing mode. So let's talk a little bit about inflammation. First, what is inflammation? So inflammation is a process in the body that occurs when there's injury or illness in the body. And it's actually a good, healthy process that is usually a temporary process. And when there is injury or illness, inflammatory cells come and they assist and move repair. They help in repair and fixing the problem. Now, what happens is when that process occurs, the body's processes are primed to repair the body, and it needs energy. So the body stores energy that comes in so it will have it available, because the resources in the body are aimed towards healing and repair. They are not aimed towards burning calories to burn them off, because the body wants to save the calories to use them for the process of healing. And so, in the presence of inflammation, fat storing mode is what's happening, not fat burning mode. You're not actively burning calories. The process to lose weight is not in process. You are storing calories. Now, acute inflammation is a temporary process when there's a short-term illness or a short-term injury. And it's a good process. It helps protect the body. It helps repair and fix the problem. And then when it's done, it goes away and inflammation is done. unfortunately, for a lot of people have chronic inflammation, where the body is in flux consistently and feeling stressed in the body. And that inflammatory process continues long term instead of an acute short-term process. It's consistent. And what happens with that, or when that happens, is it keeps people in fat storing mode. Those fat cells are locked and can't be burnt off. And it also keeps people in a slower metabolism mode. Because again, the aim of the body then is not fast metabolism, it's not burning weight, it's aiming the resources to healing and repair and using the energy for those purposes. And so inflammation gets in the way of weight loss. And that's one of the reasons, if you have inflammation going on in your body, either because you have an active injury, or in most cases because you are a person who has chronic inflammation, then you can do all those diet programs. You hear people often say, for diet programs or exercise programs, I've done everything they've told me to do, and I either haven't lost a pound, or I've lost very little, or I've gotten to a plateau and I'm not near my weight loss goal. And again, if your body is in inflammation, it really is a block to burning the calories. You can do all of the things and follow all the instructions and directions in the diet programs, in the boot camp exercise programs, and your body is still locked in fat storing. And so what you need to do is get rid of the root cause, get rid of the inflammation, so that your body then can be open to burning calories. If you do those diet programs or those crazy exercise, live at the gym programs, you will not get the results that you hope to get. Again, inflammation is one of those examples where I say knowledge is power. The more you know about how your body handles weight and energy and fat, the better off you are, because then you have a better understanding of what you need to do to get to permanent weight loss. And so again, if you've been doing just the diet programs or the exercise programs, and I know that's basically what's out there in the most of the weight loss industry, you probably have not been addressing some of the other underlying causes like inflammation that keep your body in fat storing mode. And all you need to know is to understand that there are other important essential factors that you need to address. And once you unlock them, then your fat burning process can be active. If you've been in my group, you've heard me talk about a document that I have about 12 factors. One of them is inflammation, that control whether our bodies are in fat storing or fat burning mode, and that control whether your metabolism is fast and actively burning calories, or whether you have a slow metabolism where you're not burning calories quickly. And again, knowledge is power. If you understand all of these factors that affect your ability to lose weight, not just diet and not just boot camp kickstands and exercises and jumping. Again, food is an external factor. Exercise is something you do externally with your body. What really matters, essentially, is what's going on internally, inside your body. You need to jumpstart and kickstart your metabolism and move from fat storing mode to fat burning mode. And then your pathway to get permanent weight loss is clear, direct, and easy. So I want you to think about that. Think again how knowledge is power, that the more you know, the better. the more you know about weight loss, and the more you know about your body. Now, inflammation and those other factors are really very individual. Of the 12 factors, different people have different factors that are dormant and that need to be activated. And weight loss is not really one size fits all. Another problem with the diet programs out there that keep people in that yo-yo diet cycle is they prescribe the same actions to everybody. Well, again, weight loss is a biochemical process in the body, and there are different blocks and obstacles for different people. You simply need to know what are the obstacles getting in your way and how to get rid of them. And that's really simple as long as you have that knowledge, and knowledge is power. And so I encourage you to get more information so that you can take the proper steps for you. Again, which is not a one-size-fits-all. That's why people stay in the yo-yo diet cycle. And I love to help people get to permanent weight loss and learn what their blockades are, like inflammation. For most people who are stuck in holding weight, most people have some kind of inflammation going on. It's very common. A lot of people have questions about genetics and wonder, everybody in my family is heavy. Am I destined to be heavy? And the answer is no. Your genetics, some of genes are turned on, some can be turned off and not expressed. And there are a lot of things we can do. There's a whole area called epigenetics, where we can easily affect the genes that are turned on and turned off. You do not want to have genes turned on that keep you locked in fat storing mode. You want to have genes that keep your body flexible and active so that you can be in fat burning mode and that you can jumpstart and kickstart your metabolism to be active. So if you would like a copy of that document, again, to get more knowledge and more power, I am happy to give a free copy out to anybody who would like it. I am happy to discuss those 12 factors with you to help you move forward and know which are the factors that are affecting you. If you'd like to do that, I will put my calendar in the comments section after we're done tonight. And I do have a limited number of appointments available this week, free appointments. So I'd be happy to speak to a limited number of people. I would love to help you. Again, knowledge is power. I want you to learn those components, not just diet and exercise, but the ones that affect your body internally, which are the most important factors to get your body going into fat burning mode, into fast, active, healthy, vibrant metabolism, so that you can get to your weight loss goal and you can get weight loss permanently. So I would love for you to get this information. I would love for you to get going, and I would love for you to get it done. I really love when people look in that mirror and they see a body that they really love, that they couldn't imagine they were going to get to, and they could wear the clothes that they really have wanted to wear, and they have health again that they didn't have because there are so many medical problems associated with holding excess weight. So there are so many reasons why people want to get permanent weight loss and want to get rid of those extra pounds. And I encourage you to think about inflammation as one of those factors that creates weight loss resistance, that keeps you holding the weight unless you learn to get rid of it and to eliminate it. And it's really not that difficult to get rid of it. There are just certain factors, depending on your body, that can be put into motion that can take you out of inflammation and some of the other factors, which may be standing in your way. So let's get them out of your way. Let's get you to permanent weight loss. I can't wait to talk to you and help you. Let's get this going. Let's talk soon.